Hey everyone, Diavolo here, and in today's video we are going to be going over what exactly the Headless Angel or Valhalla actually is. The Valhalla arc is my second favourite arc in the series, just edging in behind the most recent advent of the Tenjiku vs Toman arc. But before we get into all of the meat and potatoes of what Valhalla is and what the Headless Angel truly means, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and also be sure to leave a like on the video as well, as it really helps out with the algorithm and pushes my stuff to a bunch of new amazing people. I've also got a membership starting from $1 a month if anyone is interested. But anyway, enough of that, let's get into Valhalla and its Headless Angel. So Valhalla is the second major arc in Tokyo Revengers behind the Moebius arc, and is made up of a variety of different members from the Tokyo Manji gang and Moebius. The Moebius members are born in 1988 and 1989 and are under the command of one of the most mysterious characters of the series, Shuji Hanma. Hanma is also the vice leader of Valhalla along with Kisaki, who manages to fool every member of Toman, bar Baji and Takemichi, into believing he was actually with Toman. Kisaki managed to take all of the younger members of Moebius and added them to his division at Toman, making the third division the largest by far, totaling one entire third of Toman's actual forces. The other leader of Valhalla, and technically its number 3, was no other than Kazutora Hanamiya, who was in charge of the anti-Toman force. This division of Valhalla was created after Kazutora was released from juvenile prison and consists of people that he had met while he was there. This division, combined with the older members of Moebius, which are under Hanma's control, calculated up to at least 300 different members, doubling Toman's size, and with the thought that Kisaki already has one entire third of Toman's forces, if he was to betray Toman, it would leave them with pretty much a 1-to-4 ratio, meaning that each Toman member would have to defeat 4 Valhalla members in a fight. Valhalla's uniform is a little more stylized than the Tokyo Manji Revengers overalls. Valhalla would wear usually any normal clothing with an MA1 bomber jacket over the top that also has the words Team Valhalla alongside the Headless Angel on the back of the jacket. There is also some kind of red ribbon or red tag on the zipper that is attached to the arm pocket of the jacket. The remaining members of Valhalla that are known are Chom, Chombo, and Choji, and Baji. These 4 other members are the remaining division captains of Valhalla. Chombo and Chom both specialize in fighting and is extremely strong, whereas Choji is someone who is more loyal to Kisaki Teta than the other 2 and is an extremely dirty fighter who won't shy away from attacking someone who is even injured. Baji is actually someone who managed to infiltrate Valhalla and deceive every member of Toman along with the members of Valhalla into believing that he had actually betrayed Toman and joined Kazutora at Valhalla to try and take down the Toman gang. Valhalla never had a confirmed leader due to the fact that the person who created the gang, Kisaki, was actually making Valhalla so that Mikey would eventually become its leader, and he can work as its number 2, controlling Mikey from the shadows. Hence the moniker that was given to the unknown at the time leader of its group, and its logo, which was the Headless Angel. Kisaki believed that the way to manipulate and control Mikey, which was one of his main goals throughout his life, was to create a gang with a cruel nature that would slowly start to bring Mikey's dark impulses to the surface. This in turn would enable Kisaki to have complete free reign of the underworld in Japan's delinquent and criminal society, as no one would be strong enough to bring down the smarts of Kisaki and the physical brutality of Sano Manjiro. In the original timeline, during the Bloody Halloween incident, Valhalla managed to defeat Toman and the Tokyo Manji gang was absorbed into Valhalla, but instead of it being completely disbanded, Kisaki, who was the acting vice leader of Valhalla, made Mikey the head of its organization. This resulted in the creation of a new Tokyo Manji gang that was under the complete control of Valhalla as its parent organization, though this isn't the past that we've come to know. Instead, during the Bloody Halloween incident, due to the selflessness of Baji and the smarts of Takemichi, this outcome was slightly different. Instead of Toman being absorbed into Valhalla, it was the other way around, and the remaining members of Valhalla under the command of Hanma were taken under Mikey's control. And if you want to know exactly what happens with Baji, then be sure to check out my video on the GOAT, Baji Kisaki himself. But back to the video. Hanma said that because there was never an official leader of Valhalla, they would join under Toman's banner, and Valhalla will now be affiliated with the Tokyo Manji gang. Although this wasn't the exact outcome that Takemichi was hoping for, as it could still result in Kisaki and his cronies being able to weasel their way into Mikey's mind and try their best to corrupt him. But that's a completely different video for a different time. For now, we're just going over Valhalla, some of its members, and what the entire point of its group actually was. So to finalize everything that I've gone over here, the creation of Valhalla was something that was made when both Kisaki and Hanma took their respective followings and created a gang that would eventually be taken over by Mikey, hence the Headless Angel, as the gang never had any true leader. As Kisaki believed he was the shadow to Mikey's light, or the moon to his sun. In turn, this would allow Kisaki to control the Japanese underground and freely do what he wanted while slowly pushing Mikey into darkness, making it easier for him to control. Kisaki believed that this plan would take him 2 years to become Toman's number 2 and an additional 3 years to take over all of Tokyo, creating the largest and most dangerous delinquent gang of its time. So that's pretty much everything I could think of when it comes to what is Valhalla and its Headless Angel exactly. If you want to keep up to date with the latest Tokyo Revengers reviews, spoilers, and more content like this, then be sure to hit that subscribe button and also leave a like on the video, as it really helps out with my content and pushes it to a bunch of new amazing people. Also, I've recently created a membership option for anyone who is interested in supporting me for as little as $1 a month. If you are interested, then be sure to check out my membership group Passione below. But anyway, enough of that. For now, it's been your professional degenerate, Diavolo, and I'll see you all in a bit. Bye.